le ba bon la ni silo min amman correct kabri wot la nyanta fala ko woto nte dal ngan kalile ko nte luwa tinyala bari nte luwa tinyala woto luwa nyina foto lo ngablaje bar sa ni luwa tinya nyenna den andu ye kalile say be muna fono la mole ko tenke nyanta min jela ko ha nyinde ate luwa tinyala o ten nyanto tinyala woto yo bar han kabra keta fana nin kite ko keta directa fo say a nyante mirale ko okay nyin keta maybe mistake keta tambitambulu bari say nabe correct la correction ni nyanta bete yalla le fu mol be hakilo sitenko
okay
wolem ko ngase inda noto e nyanta ngaitandi ko nga tonyele amen ni nyanta compensate la min compensate wala bari yaje ni ase inda nunga noto yaje mo jamal be je blemo be fenkela barata warla bake
okay so ñe mëna firi na banko la démocratie ayo baaje kanne ko because president baroka fole wadi ko démocratie membe ñim banko kan aka mo da hani america fa wati je démocratie ñim démocratie sembe ma balati ya be yurwa kanne mol kala tolerance wala mala muñoti e ko anim fana ay mol bu ñaame ko bambande wadi bari te ya banko la démocratie e ba ka jibe ñaade ni ñin ko sival men joko ñin sifa wol be kering o banko kan
well ñanta mi understand la wolem ko president man democracy di molla amam fan soto di molla amam freedom di molla molle fangoy freedom di banko la hani ka Cairo mi fuko Cairo be nyim banko ka molle Cairo sabatindi de amanke comme president adu America kan tani walla la fan ning America la nyinti mu yemo mo nyinin ka yalo ne ko ala outcome be kelaminti hani min fango ya kunti yalla ko neatra America len or any other western country tonya yin toñi nyame yalla nyanto tabula be murla anoto de hani hakil flati tarlaje so bari min keta rek na keba manyim president ni gambe nol wato do be je mbuka blame bake mi ana mbuka blame ako amano kabra be nasi la wolfa aka amano and woni sante ma fuko ayano andun tolbe alon ko amano yo banko kata nyamen aman correct so min ni ba dala dole ba dala min ka fay ko nga democracy min soto dula ma soto nyimman ka defon la idea
okay
mo le ka wo fay rek so ni min fay rek a defana ku kile rek ay wolno ba ke politics ay wono
okay
politics ay wono ba afan ka mo political animal let so ay politics no le bari banko maranya ama wono
okay Mr. Martin kamunda coalition mediation committee task force ni ya fole no on the 11th of this month wala July wala sibit lungo men kana flag bi yara bo tombon nale alba fola gambe di ngole jumale be tambila wala suno nyaro wo lungo nyin aba lori ne bam fa falendrol kere jela
Ibrahima baraka bake nanata wo karoto fanan be kacha kanne an tonya yalong wo ika min fo trouble ka min fo activity calendar lom coming nga fenkole dada no mi yalong ko ngaje ko tamanya aning coming period to nying so atata na ta tonya long wala safetanu bari because doko kata nyaming yalong yin coalition a different from certain coalition mean yalong ko less than 2-3 weeks iparetare they meet and then discuss wala tin na lesson nga min karang in coalition 2016 we want to avoid that. Here we are ndolbet lamin to tonyalo nga what target wala fenkenu bari sanyi nga minke wolo we extended the activity calendar to mando nga week saba wala nani wala landi go koto to mando mol kana hawji and coming for a drone people have to be patient nga munya demanding so because ni ajen lafta wo fola kay tol kadada nyaming kachaka te nyaming Ibrahim 2016 ni a konteno woto kat parti tang fama man amasi sanyi patiol tatale siata movementol siata kachaka kele andum fonga mobe nganna moy mobela we have to hear their ideas and ita fango ya lonne Gambia bi chow mimbe politiko to so ni ko ntete nyim moyla nde kari moyla nde party moyla nde movement moyla ita after coalition okela it takes short time and
so but is it you didn't agree on specifics like alman kambeng cool la wala tena albelungo ni nyorondi kamba mune wasawo
no kambeng on specific coming ni nata policy framework doko minkake within kambeng okakele na trata ko mi molle be hawjirin ka foko ho lafta jelale ko Lamin Sagna de be gelen president
no but this is not
Ibrahima Jara
this is not the people like, no but amange molle be korontere you gave us a timeline and they what would tell now you said wala be kala lungo mi yalan kal be finti dale pour ka fonye wala be kala flag biara all of a sudden you shift now people want to know
what timeline I let people understand is a guideline nga min fo no kumando yalon bi case for ka start court leno yengani ya minti wala muko in 2-3 months question pare but ku dol kana kele Ibrahim at the beginning of the talks I'm a party on minul benunje I must see yamo ngasong Tonyalom over 2 months party on media kumase imansia ikagelo no party 6 party 7 atata for akadum you know the entities are now too much andum fonganda moy mo do la ite fawo ya jele certain times ngaje ko last minute ngajele party dol fanan kana ibeka du nyun kuoto so fonga jeji be ko Tonyalom you know we targeted the 12th today our date, but again I agree with you that that was our target but I'd love to have kufola more because for them Ibrahim, this is what I want. This cannot be rushed. This is a project now.
No, 2016 because you have an election to prepare for. Remember, you need to campaign. You need to mobilize resources. That's going to take a lot of time. Now, that is taking forever. It means you people are not making any progress.
Ibrahim, Pasca 2016, I always give this example. Yalo ninga balo dada ku akmo kana easily. 2016, it takes under 3 months. 3 months, 2016. Among Karsaba Sifang, na coalition of Tada, Kukotata and Tata, Aman Sakunda Bota. So, how you couldn't think anymore? Let's say one thing, and I understand we are under pressure. Sanyi, in fact, Nana Kudol for Sanyin Toldol Kadoko Kaminkenung as the mediation team and what we are trying to piece together, trying to bring all their ideas, the ideology, Nyunube la Miro, because man la fika foko, GDC la Miro, wala UDP la Miro, or PAP, man la fi wo bela. So we have to consolidate. Kacha fanambeke kan. So that was Tumando found in the next 3 weeks or 4 weeks. We will.
But this week there was no update to the public. It was the usual routine is every weekend there will be a release to the public.
No, yes, I think this week or maybe press release was slow for you to get it, but we already press release safele. In fact, it was this week found the coalition official name Bondi. Okay. It was a delay because sometimes nkafoleko doko minkake because nkakaitul fanane dada. We have to do it. Yalong Ibrahim.
So what is the official name of the coalition?
Coalition 2026.
Okay.
The Coalition 2026. This is the official name. Parce que ngakele drum pour nga lonko mobe sena se dunkulungoto. But kanaku do for wolomuko people Tonyalom, we are under pressure for us to come with a candidate, with a campaign to start everything. Tumando Ndolfana, we will fast track, like you just say, for instance. Na kuo fanamba how you have fun. But in man lafi mistake ko minna, wolomoko sama mole nyininka nyin documentole, ikafoko ima sign documento carrying. This time around, Ibrahim left them in for ite ajele honorable my brother is here with many people in that room. Yalo ni kacha minka fo banta and minka ke konoto a different telede lafta moli hakil tuje nibe konoto isata dawo doman but I understand nka min fo moli alinso maybe 3 to 4 weeks.
No, but now the thing is, Mr. Martin, you gave us on the 11th of July you will come with a candidate. Now what delay, you have already cancelled that. It's no more there. Like you're telling us now another 3 weeks. Now the public is asking whether in fact there has been any significant progress among yourself because mujabal come for wolem nata ta fa futata woto wala sono be chanjandal wolem nyaton katomba
wala ito modo la dualt coming MPP nyol on the other side it all la duwa minti well I because it all be siri nebi ibe fola ko alnga duwa nyunule janjang alnga duwa nyunule kana kambeng.
But is that not an is this not an example that janjang be kelele? You said on the 11th
Ibrahima mam futa je follow alim batu fonim futata je bari mam futa je follow ala ma fanan ala ka janjanyo kana ke
so how
kam
do
be
did the members in the discussion, like the ongoing discussions, parties me along they are involved, fairly what difference in reconcile? Earlier it was a different, like some were saying ko candidate led, dolko party led, no sabobe waldo. So fal kambenta wala la.
Wo kambenta wo kala.
Sai mune bekela.
Wala mo ko candidate led.
Candidate led.
How candidate led munatina Ibrahim nyemu project walletin.
And all parties agree to that?
Yes, no, because that's what the whole assembly now party agrees to it. Yes,
including the UDP.
Dole position ole soto bari sanyi isonta le ko candidate led lom,
including the UDP.
UDP agree that it's a candidate led. Yes.
So they shifted from a party led to a candidate led.
No, they agree that what has happened is that it's going to be a candidate led, and we have put it to the vote, and the vote is clear that we are going via a candidate led. Wolo muko momo be nying fenko la project ko imbe project ko kono ni be kela candidate. You will be a candidate not for your party but a candidate for the entire coalition. It's clear. Let it be very clear. Mo be min jibe la ibatunga je koindi. We are not going on a party led. Party led is clear for us, which is that for mole party or tarandi party killing tarandi nga foko fenke. Bari candidate led is that we are going to have a candidate who is going to represent all of us, not his party, and govern according to the coalition agenda. Lafta je koindilale.
But the admin secretary for external affairs for the UDP is that a party la position momentarily is going to be a party led, and that's what Al-Kambenta wala, not candidate led. It was going to be a party led.
Yalong wobe nga qualified tali. Na thrata no ayamo nyami or asafeta no nyami. But I want to tell the people who are viewing us, people mini along ko ibenji bela as a spokesperson, we already agree on a candidate led. Hey, Ebrima, most people, the way Barrow came in, we believe it will help the same way Barrow go out. In 2016, it was a candidate-led. That's the reality. So, positions, you have your position. Doesn't mean that the general position is that. Okay. So, we are on a candidate-led.
Okay.
So, the problem is that the mission is that laftale banko ye bo follow. You understand? Man la fifana politiko ye na because bi niko party dole ko alta aliye kafu party kilimma. Mo jama ba ngami for in that hall, they did not agree to that. So I think it is a compromise on the side of UDP for them to accept a candidate-led, which is on the table. It's a deal and it is settled.
So, Mr. Manede mo party leader. Mo jamali ya miracle men party obe men bulu wale bela fila men wale party-led. Mo ne mo intela position on this.
Intela position nak prunga for last meeting. Mantanu atanga program so baringa delegation senje.
Okay.
Na position keto no menti wolem candidate led.
Okay.
Candidate led. Yes. Okay. Ngalonko last day voting day misunderstanding do mandin keta. But woman is not a big issue. Because party led, candidate led at much of a difference make. But except for party led mol silata minna. Wolem ko near party tombo ni ko nga papta. Eske other party members ibe sonna ka join PAP.
Okay.
Because it all bajela ko okay nim fundita rek ko general public yako nga PAP le tombo. So PAP mulba mira ko okay Gambian ol ba passive la nyame tajela ko is a coalition. Gambian ol ba jela ko party nyin dronam. So wala na candidate led le fenke bari min keta rek tak bayan laj diamo be ngamol sur mi yanko tolle be ko be coordinate kan and ngalanno sur la karola le adu be do ko lembale ke kan
be jikiri ne ko party yol be kambe na at the end of the day because on the 11 wala photo ka be candidate president la. So Mr. Martin is talking about another 3 weeks that might be in August now. You know what will candidate ni be finla fe be la ne ko party yol be kambe na
ente nga fo kabrin 2024 nying coalition ko man kacha fang nko there will be a coalition in this 2026 ning alasonta and it's likely wo coalition be you know comme afo America be government replace la non coalition yimbe form la nyaming adasta be wo do ko le be kekan an ngami fo do ko kende be kekan ne hani kabrente fo starting ninga configuration jibe mini beje nka fo ko yamira mol be sonne ji la nyoy wolem ko because nte ko ntel be lead la as PAP nte kon tel lafta lead la do ko atele be lef la lead la so do fana ninta fo party 3 4 5 momo ko atele be lead la so obviously yalna ko fo do fo compromises yake je fo nga bula ñoy rek so wolbete lead la no so ajo ko memu problem ti wolem fo nga song amin kanji ñoy fo nga jibe mi yalon ko wole sense make the most because mo jamal be ko be lead la e bete lead no la kilin ronne be select la so what time on tenga mi ro mi so no wolem ko okay asikeno you may have 2 or 3 different coalitions I mean for a start I mean dol si ifanje no le afiko because nimo sabana ko be lead la be la campta la maybe
okay
but eventually min keta wolem reality le bena in and then they will come together so nga wole mira hani sang and ikela time ta nyamen me at na antenga idea support wolem because 2026 is very very critical so we cannot afford to make a mistake
so at this point do you made up your mind that you're going to contest or you thinking of endorsing a candidate it even bambula men koma me yalon ko wole be fast even wole fast if there should be any sort of voting or show
I'll tell you PAP as a party ngamin sort of wolem nga plan A sort of nga plan B sort of and there's maybe plan C
okay
plan A wolem ko mbelola le kabri nga party form wolem na intention wolem ko mbetale solo ngalom fangoye so wobe mutarim bulle hani sai wala ne may just recently still be programs sol ke kan nga programs sol millandi janning November tema hani sai mang hani fen stop so o activities sol be ke kan bari coalition pareta ka chance di coalition la nin coalition be kela anda be kela kamin fo wala na be kela nin tonyala abe kela nin tilingola mbe mo tombon na mi alon ko tonya nga kende aje atole amun tolti o amun mo koteti bari ngaje ko dal tombondiro tata nin silo la mo kendo le mi alon ko a deserve definitely mbe bulala no
so during that negotiation I mean kachal nyin kon will you also apply that you want to lead the coalition
oh yes without a doubt mba apply la ko fanal laftale nga tambi because min keta rek mol la approaches fatatale mol la diam nyal fatatale mol la kol fatatale dobe na le rek ajo ko comme kami fo ñoboring luo na luota rek mbiro dolbe je wol kanale wol ka dongol ke mol entertain koy tollem yo bar still dolbe je you know be la kol ke kan duma la bari fanen ci koy tollem and mangla ngalon ko ni min bebe je we are just as good as any of them because mote je diamol ka siya rek bar mote je min safo ko ila banko kano tambitan nala mote je min safo ko ila karan tambitan nala mote je min safo ko ila banko longo tambita nala
so
mote je min safo ko ila tilingo tambita nala o ila balafa tambita so obviously ibe mun kuma do fono la ko
there are people out there me alonko they think new coalition ongoing discussion is a waste of time iko kwenye ya fambanna UDP is the biggest opposition party in this country me alonko it a structural sort of and fana ila support base fana is unmatched to any of the opposition parties in the country iko why not only lead then other opposition parties endorse them if not ranu ko faling we ka wala fa not la manke komi il afta kala president walde muna ne bulan wala UDP no muna witala miroti wakaro
no not ranu komi nyanta bula UDP no from the get go from the start manjer nga party form betale nga bula UDP no nga jelo ko nga other ideas lesoto min ni UDP tal fatata anni nata UDP te wol implement la no like other existing parties for mama kandelembang or other parties so nga wala ji bari and tel ka fole clearly min keta Gambia politics sometimes more buka understand and mtanga fole clearly ko UDP mean soto nin tol nga soto mba fole kon tolle ba lead la and that is the simple truth for us and ngalonko that is the truth for many people because obviously near numbers soto based on last elections yewo numbers mean soto ibe do ko min kala wala pro ICA so to isi bagen no min na wala nim patel be bagen la wala ko na numbers fele den tel la numbers siata tel la mol siata al tel la structure al design ali nana ngala nyokan ali yelan tol kan ay ke comme party letti what would have been one option won tol ngatambe ali bulat noma comme min keta rek I mean politics give and take them ite la wait la wo karola okay maybe modo e fendo fana soto asi min dino mi alon ko asi value add so ntenge min fo len approach nying was not right wala ma right ha ila ka jama soto hola nte sonto wala nte buka bala wala fa ngata ndiko e tolli number soto they have the structures e mail soto e chairman soto and what have you but say nte e ko mu patielti e ko mu patin dingoti ntol nga about 40,000 members soto maybe ite mari ma wolo say nyanta min ke la wala ya approach ko ntel dem fele de sign ntol nga nyinne soto ntolle wartalte ntolle siata bari lafta ngana ning alila nyokan ngaji be alfana mun soto on the table gaji ngamira ni woke tuma do bato abe easy la dole na puri agri yaji ko okay tuma do bato si ala no nga nyomo karala sila no nyoka nyame
so
bari obviously bari yalo ni ko nyako men because model buka men understand dolbe diamula not necessarily executive members bari la e ka modol mo ka altul mu patindingol lete yaje comme alma mol soto ya malla ñokam folal ni ko mu patindingol ti mammol soto ngana lal kan so obviously telephone be mimiral ni kon tol doyatale mammol soto sa ni la tanyo kan est ce que ni tata foy winta victory ni tabe claim la ko ida male yak comme tol mu patindingol ti mammol andol be je wol ba flo non ñu lo mo sotal kan la time wesi la ila pola so wala na amen tanga wol foy la karola rek janta wala kala ya try amen ni tol lafta party led la amen in fact ama jar fanga foy ñata bari dal yem
so but you think
what they'll put on the table
also called some of the parties like yours Kalkumani to a round table discussion is that not already late? We have already seen ongoing discussions me along ko wolle be kel maybe it could be interpreted otherwise. Don't say in fact we're trying to betray the ongoing discourse.
No. I'll tell you what is happening. I mean, coalition discussion be kekane. But in telephone be picture you tell ngalo what is happening behind the scenes. More be discuss kane between themselves. Yaje parti be discuss kane askeno UDP nin dol be discuss kane keno parti dol nin dol be discuss kane am en telephone ngalo coming personally sa ko nin dol be diam.
So at this point, like which of the parties are very close to PAP? Me along with those are close allies. They are your partners. In fact, if they lead, you don't even have a problem with that.
I'll tell you until I think deliberately. Nko nim party take discussion sort like on the side about this coalition thing. So long as coalition nimbe takane. Lately. Ngalong clearly ko parti be discuss kan mol be discuss kay damalla so silata min na wolem ko ka ko nim fayro be kala est ce que min ka discuss ida mal tema woto item tol drone side isolate so tol ngami fon ko lim benal wholeheartedly ning with a clean heart for the country coalition tamandrilal yela do ko ke ngaji be amen mi alon ko is the most suitable candidate I mean based on for whatever criteria will you use that for weight lembang or your numbers, your supporters or consensus level and then we go with that. But real ne alonko come in behind the scenes negotiation be kekan obviously fana ka no janim be fenkela yambule je wanyam ilon fana min lafta ni discuss nyum ko la ni discuss so discussions they are ongoing so be min fole rek coalition benale starting mi adna mol manya na korontola gambe nol ko be korontoren coalition ko an wala be keri mol be korontoren bare ni mol fon la opinions gibe mol min ne kafo wol fon man agree on coalition jamal nyanda tambila ni ko UDP dol UDP la support la fa UDP la bare ye dol jamal jey mal la fi wala ni ko ye parti ni ko pap dol la fa non ntol mal la fi pap la bare si dol je sa fo ko okay mal la fi pap la ni ko sa Allah fa jamal bari ibe min fole wala muy to la choice because biasness do mandimbe which is natural so ninga ros nata mistake then be ba regret lale bari to lafta min rek ay tenten kende ke pol ye bondi nyoto ay sena nga candidate tombo mi yalon ko gambenol fo ba trust lale mi yalon ko mo kendole mo tilindingol tol nak min kita nim patel bele good relations sort of thank God e belem de from UDP to GDC to APP Sobea to I mean Unite nim patel be we have good rapport with them ni kasi ni kacha but at the end of the day mi matata rek wala banko la interest not PAP's interest not any party la interest but mi yalon ko dal wolbe kala banko bela interest
so Mr. Martin ni ko 2016 coalition men keta wasifale it means if lawyer Dabo should win at the primaries or compromise consensus wala sort of Cambion he should lead and he will resign from his party.
Well, that's what has to happen.
Okay, we
yeah, wala be kela yalong Ebrima Kaacha mukachality and my brother thank God he is very much they all contributed their ideas. We are trying level best to see whether we can manage these things together. Among easy, ngafu mole, among keep go me ya lonko, asone ya tale, kafu drum, BBB, anga wuli, anga mosoto, anga keje wodrum, because I have different political parties, entities, they have different positions. And the dynamics of 2026 and in 10 years ago, 2016, a fatatale. But until later, until sondomo konoko, baro nyata nata nyaming, baro nyanta wala bola nya wala nyama. So Kaacha be kerkanne. yalo nyinko be coming I mean for nteka mention okay the elephant in the room jumale nyantanya tom kola and all those anga doman nga kacha tema Ibrahim aya foyele nyo sabo anga doman yalo sita jan on a program ko hakilo le kanyambo sing nim tol be manta hakilo la to mando wo nyambo be katila la banko sotonta do mala no kaba kuolom ni ate ni jusola ita do mala inen banko e ka do mon banko la. So the issue here is that every party they have leaders, every party they have ideas, they have this thing, but ntol do nga mim believe and we will try our level best we may have some few weeks to sort out these things, but once it is sorted out, ninga topoto anyanta topoto la nyami tumando wolom fiko fiorol fana nyanta lalale.
So but for saying alias start like a application will receive from would-be candidates or potential leaders.
Because we are now going to open coming brother Kafonu Nyaming. We are going to open the this thing for nominations. Okay. When it comes to nomination, party you feel that you can fill in a candidate formal benalale I think the activity calendar, in fact tonight from Bisuto, we're going to review it. Coming, you know what I mean? And tomorrow we have a task force meeting. For more say munya domandin drong. Me coming for it.
So, but with all the patients that you call it, the patients that you calling for, you think at the end of the day, there will be a coalition?
Hopefully, definitely, because he said it also. When our aim and objective, wolomoko nganeo miminti, sondomol miminti, nkamim for B, documental kadada nyami. Coalition will be carried, inshallah. I say, no, in 2 ways, but as I say, ngaminje coming total campaign. Among easy de na tonya funyoye tumando is a party killing je akate mamfenke atekela fenko to the party asike you know wala tinna nyi skafo party ndim party ba ngawo be tenkundi fombe ngata hakilola. This is what I want us to remember.
So you think at the
maybe
end of the day,
a party
some
can
parties
so that
may walk out, angry that they are not.
But even if they walk out, it wouldn't prevent the coalition agenda and the project. Mr. Tabora, Honorable Tabora and the others can keep still with their coalition.
The issue is
another person can say, can I prevent a party called a party A, B, C, O, C? Abultadro akonte from man lafi. Come here, he reserved the right. I have their plan A was, for instance, he could have gone straight away to election without even discussion in a coalition. He has that right. He reserved that right. PAP has it. Other parties, they also reserve the right. But neaje itolbe nata iko alnga kambeng alnga kacha. There is a high degree possibility coming kalam for jikobale bije. Andun toldon lafta walla nga mokili nyini mokili yalong nteka minfo drong. Yalong afo e jam fanang. Barola duabe wala tinante jama no tamo ngafole. Doko minka nya so tumando nya buka woje. Tonya because lafta fana molbe tai hakilo la itenkungola mobe ba fola ha nyanta kelele nyanta fenkelele akuo metale alba kasha kan alnga doman because nka for
but come on, we should also
look in Senegal
you cannot tell me you cannot tell me
people campaign in 10 weeks in 10 days, people campaign in a month, people campaign in 2 months, and they remove a
but now you cannot. What the thing is, like, you cannot the mediation team made
Ebrima, we have 5 more months.
No, but you made a commitment to the public that on the 11th a candidate will be out. Now you're telling us another 3 weeks. Now you, in fact, Memphong Kumayata Kuwal Konoback, having a good project and everything matters. But you need a candidate who is going to lead. If you cannot select a candidate with, it's now you had already 9 strategic meetings, no result, or
Not even 9. It's more than 9.
It's more than 9.
So I'll qualify you. Transundally. So skepticism. For loving Anyway, Tonya, I mean, I totally agree. We should be under pressure, and we are working under pressure. Without doubt, we want to make it. It's a service to the country. Though we sit at the CMC, they are the most powerful for us. They give us mandate. Though some of us, that's the difference. They are for a time and long member in Konoto. Kachal Minkake. Tomorrow they bring their papers, and then they ask us, I'll alter Ali Kachake. Kubuka call for a draw. ndol sometimes we engage in our work iko nyeko tasi tumando iko in park kacha I park la position of long on this paper or what is this thing but kana al halo minto wolo muko even this issue of flag bearer nka wolo foye mante borolala abenalale yalong mobe yalonko is challenging for us but however jikiba fanam bijele ko Nintarul Kachata. I tell you two things that you mentioned. It's a compromise can happen through consensus. Compromise will muko Ebrima. Ndol mo sabole bija mo nanu whatever. Anga jibe ko Mr. Tabora wo ndol jiki fenkele nyafale. Ngafaye ko bayri nyin nom drong. Il after silale. I see awoka amanke ko ngafo ko atele nyin soto. Kumando I can compromise. You see me?
Mr. Martin, that matters.
Yeah.
To brag about your powers, whether it is
of course on a negotiation table,
intellectual pedigree, or in fact your support base, that matters.
Okay, on a negotiating table, you can deal with quantities and qualities. On a negotiation table, anything. Ite fango ya jele. Okay, nintol dol fango nga jibi. Kungwando nte fango mobe Gambia be sa fango be lafta kela president. Fam batandi lade. So some people have to prepare, but I totally agree. People will come with their hands, for instance, it can mean for instance, the position in negotiation. Until after 10, until them 20, but in a mean for Kacha sem bondino, Natrata Kacha mam bondino. I totally agree. No, we have developed mechanisms of selection or elections that can happen.
We understand. No, you agree among yourself while discussions are ongoing. Party or opposition party, they should avoid each other, making comments against each other. Maje was stop kane. Ube continue kane kake. Luolu day in day out we seeing that happening.
Party be woke ala bula alkana nyo attack. Nga lonek to nyalong akakele nga Facebook ol jele also, but these are mostly party militants. I don't see any party leader attacking the other party leader. I can see that party leader ye wulija iko ibe party dole fenkela. I don't see it, but ila militano momo na beyangol muka mutano. I'm sorry to say, but what I'm trying to say is that the party militants out there, the Facebook, the activism and all those things, your party militant, some may say anything. In fact, it's not healthy. They make our difficult think very difficult. But I can be rest assured, he knows, my brother knows that if you are in that room, natrata ibe wobumoto bi wallahi natrata iduntaje ikajele ko mobe ka tenkunne mebe ka kela nyo moyle to nyalom nyanta. We have to fast track the, and I totally agree. Nte drone by August, even by the first week, we should say that inshallah na carry later he anchored the project, but it's a project for all Gambians. This is what we want people to understand.
Love it to be this way. By August 4th, it's lawyer Assan Martin leading the coalition.
Okay, let me say for a minute that the campaign manager. Sometimes don't nga fole. It only I think my brother is here. Most people are there. Until after minna. Nga mo tombong mi alonko lanna ya betar la jele along. Nyimbe tata wallahi is the lanna ya issue. Is the trust issue with the people. Wallahi ntol nga jele. We are challenged. Munatina itol political leaders or ifango mansino ya foko alngaji we carry draw ndol yalo. Left to me, if you ask me, I could say that whether it would be X, Y, and Z. No, but this is your prerogative. Can party A, party B, almost there are more than 10 parties in this thing. Can they sit down and look at themselves and say, nyim fango can anang Abe told bulu. But in toldol, my work under the CMC, wolomuko mediating, wolomuko nsafoko PAP de aning UMC, ngaje ko nalie differences soto, ngal kumandi, ngal fenke, you understand? Ale nyomoy. Ngaje ko PAP de GDC and fenke, we try to bring that facilitation. Ndolbe sirin jele. Nse mako inole, tumando ye mo killing soto. Wo fana sekele nole yalon fana ngaku do lela fenkeni nyo saba kuo is part of it, but definitely alnganta hakilola alngata tenkungola. So this is what I'm asking.
Ngajele PPP la flag biara seku saho ate UDP I will endorse for the coalition UDP Petambila Menyata I will endorse. But they also affirm that ongoing coalition talks, idabe so for the fun be me to endorse a particular candidate.
Well, nga PPP ta moile and nga respect le. I mean, ajoko momo reg you're free any party or for movement or CSO. Momo isi alay no naltol agree ko aliaje min yal nyafa. Oh, it's fine nga respect le. Come tol ngamin for rek.
So but all this while do you maintain your base like ila support base pedaming for you all be in notole hanisa manja because I've seen the NPP ibe dunka ngela territory do bara nyol SO nyol be tonomenol ki kanje be cross la yamre man tata ki ma bake
honorable oppose base support base soto KMC defa
nga foye nak ye politics jele games be jele you can play games and more so more aware ta bakele President Barrow ning afuntita dawoda as a government ibe crowd min jela no ma je ifam be surprise la hani afuntita jay meeting ke jay ite jara fam be funtla eta loje ene min bebe ja doesn't mean ko aliya support le yaje so kana o treat tolbe min ke kan mol be ni la approach la dolbe je wol lata min eta social media ye dia mol ye ye influence dolbe je lata min influencers use dolbe je media personnel use ye promote ye la agenda ntel lata min ba ko on grassroots ntata le ngalon ko ngamin ke duma laftal ka mol surprise but I can tell you koyamak the entire North Bank be surprise lale CRR not demanding ñoo sabo demanding fong be trala ñewala ba non te North Bank fok palodi fo janam silata min naje president Barrow wonde not
NPP
not NPP
really
no apati kilim fo mate je wo area kany
o lokun tambilabe lokun me karafa be no janna ko UMC is in control of the North Bank kabo
karafa mun do malte amon do malte bari ngaño lonne yalum sain time ni comme politics ni laftana la pour ka mol impress dron pour ka itandi mol la ko I have the numbers yaje momo tata hakilo tije momo tata bo façon ibe je fandla yalon ke ba mari nyantana la je nen ke ba mari bota jabe je fandila nim baro tata abe je fandila nen tol tata be je fandila momo tata be je fandila woni loyal supporters are totally completely different
okay
won minti wojo ko le entertainment le because nin lafta ke la be min kala be do ngorol sambala je nga free motol di nga musician ol call ye entertainment ke nga tisa di youth soul so wole be sambala bare woni min kam mol min be mol motivate kam pour carte fa yede are totally different no not bank area kan baro fa nga yalon
you are in control
wo kanye without a doubt in fact bugala fi kan strength
yeden
so lafta nga
quickly janinga
not only there bare yeta jara
LRR
yes manki en for bare yeta jara yeta foni ye gina ke KMC ni West Coast min fanko people will be very shocked but
no wonder in Fonyi you said ko Yaya Jammeh babula nana wo fango a little debate I want to spark in the public space
yalon te minketa people don't understand nin president Barrow ku kendoke bra ferie sambana bara ko masakunda de akabe bridge le kala mo sambana but I ferie sambana nga welcome is good kabringa o fere nga president mandin dol ko ha nim president Barrow NPP
okay
yo birin UDP fane ba fo kan this coalition tin ko UDP min soro ninte nga soro or any other party aya soto I mean UDP min ke bewol kala UDP min fo bewol fo mbana len kon tele be lead la obviously and any other party ñoo ketolem and numbers matter na fole ko ni ko UDP la numbers man matter sign al ko nga coalition ke sign ni ete tombo ibena mun kala next UDP la the same numbers ibeta wolle noma so obviously it matters so si negotiate no so bri waketa dol ko asawunta abe UDP la sign so ka UDP la back but I'll tell you about President Barrow kabrin 20 fenke Yaya Jammeh kabrin 2021 ntol nga mention ko nin sita I mean Yaya Jammeh benale I mean in fact ni election kono anentel la politics kono jamal be 2026 le jekan
okay
ntol we are seeing beyond 2026 kabrin 21 de mind you mba fo kan ko nin tol sita Yaya Jammeh benale but I'll tell you why and the rationale for that politics mimbe jang atata le fa polarized domandi and because of political elites lam wolle wo division cause
okay amandi ranks okay
for la bango misunderstanding me fo mol camera ko tribal politics le beje kabrin nato one of the first things me alon ko tol nga ko mba kelela la ay bondi in fact presidency it was second ngamin fo wolem pour ka unity sambana banko ka moli ke kilometer now I'll tell you Yaya Jammeh as a former president he's done a lot of good in this country. Wo mote o deny la. Ay universities build, ay television ol sambanan jang, ay silol deda, ay schools ol deda. I mean kujamal. Bari fananko ala ta wato fanankono. Ay tiñar jamal kele. Ay ñu mu jamal toñi, ay mo jamal tora. I mean ay dol fang be je disappear. Dol be je fang ka allege ko because during ala government kono hanni ma fa tele ake bari within ala government ye fale. Now bari Yaya Jammeh aning APRC asi APRC lead num bari Yaya Jammeh ni APRC, you know, they are different. Bari coming for Yaya Jammeh ngaji be tubabol be jele. I mean ye Libya tiñale, ye Afghanistan tiña, ye Syria tiña, ye Iraq tiña. Ya mo le moya foko yenana. Ye samba hani ICC. America yi min fo wolem ko aning Israel. Ni eto la personnel fo hani la soldier role. Hani war crimes la commit mo nyama maya fo be samba la ICC. Sain tol muna nan tol na presidents fo nga start folong nga woko settle na president former president mo bote jere ke bor and nga min fo wolem ko ne jana jibe mo butu beno Zaire atata millions of dollars, hundreds of millions i fotala na mutana la banko kan tuma do be wosotlale yo ni fenke fanan jibe hani Sani Abacha Nigeria ko do min tinyata la banko kan amini mari ko banan ko ya Jammeh was a former president ay ku kende jamal ke ay ku jowol dol fananke say munat na instead ya foko ibe ko di jellata la pour ka kitinde jan Yaya Jammeh sambanan ay murnam back not as a president at a killer president anda ta daduna hani politics fangoto but ay nanan as a former president and then nga held to account ko one ay minni toni government fangoya mako kay tan ko yenni la toni ila time wala ay bolo sey ay yam fo dani government yo reconciliation yim facilitate nimmin be bala fala ay li yam fay nimmin ya joko dal ntol day min ken na mang yam fu noy ya samba kitela in fact what better kabin 21 22 yon kal ntol meta o fala ko ni ya Jammeh samba nanu ay assets wol min ni soto jang ay min ni wrong very seriously itata ko tiyeje alaw assets wol jenni be talala nyotema ni kenol talanu mol mi alon ko ye wrong seriously jamal be je se korda yad dila nole alaw assets wol mi ye wafi modol be je si 1 million 2 million 3 5 million si compensate no tuma do wobe mol juso nyabulale but you know I'm talking from one angle pour nga understand ya jenna problem jang is a tribal problem man trajende but is elite political elite so ang sare fay political elite problem le biya ya jenna ya be jawra la time ani père Ndiaye la time janni benanan ñoo sabo kete da maltema protectorates ani min yalon ko you know comme wolle be capital ma fon la e bebe ñu avay kam pour ne be akol benu njang itol be government itol sembo soto bake so biri nata biri ye wol displace ne ajibe akoli tata lay easily peacefully iten kunta man ku jamal ke kujo ke you know kamta political tension jama man taraje bari birin jawara with UP ñoo sabo keta political aids compete jawara winter okay because na politics be nyaming is a zero sum game wolen ko ni sitarete a beta ila opponent so liefa yaje so nyindo min ya lon ko wolde we aligned with PS jamal be je saunta inata fenke jawara ye reconciliation soto je bari remnants dantan bi je mi anko wol yaajel ko ay yen tol displace yem bondi je yaaje jawara na la mol contineta so nyindo ni man satisfy baake birin jawara fanam beje jawara botaje biri jawara bondi je jamala bondi je yaaje mi ya bondi je so jawara fanan na mol ni la fenkol wol fanay ni ku ya soto woni ku ya soto because of political zero game mi beje yaaje wol fanan ni ku ya to kamala foyat ni damal ma ñoo accept no because of political elites because wala ka wol politics if I use yaaje birin wo beje Yaya Jammeh fanan tartaje Yaya Jammeh botaje yaaje wo misunderstanding still abe among political elites deni ka wo seed molte ma wala na nyin tribal and differences kanana bari ni Yaya Jammeh sambana ya held to account na tra nyanta kiti la min lafta kiti la sa kiti min be yam fala ya fa imagine the reconciliation means what la in the Gambia jibe yala politics jibe is very unfortunate ni ajen tol ka unity promote kaje ko tribal and ethnic nying akana ke mbe example dile rek sifulal example ninge APRC for mall camera which is not correct but mo jamal camera ko they are all affiliated most of them are affiliated with Yaya Jammeh iyo ni UDP for jamal be ke label min na wrongly ko they are affiliated with Mandinkas now for politics ya tin misunderstanding be nying sifulol tem siel mi anko itol moment de min tambitel taye last names gi be ni ko moy Manneh ike ñinen kala Mandinkolem o jolalem o balantolem ni tata Sanyang still abe tem ni tata iko Sonko abe tema iko baji abe tema iko koli abe tema iko jamme abe tema isa continue for more than 10 so they are the same but ni simple elitist politics ya tinalen damal sonto wala ya jamme ya sama it will bring more benefit than bari mba fokam from ground mina wala ko mo fi ya kama ko ya jamme munna ya jammelti he's done a lot of wrongs bari nga sambanang nga makoy ay rongol minke nga itandal koy ñim mistake like I repent min be bala fala si bala faye if this homework for the journalists min ko ka no go and read this thing ñim parable way parable ñim the prodigal son.
Okay.
I think it's Luke the prodigal son yajibe bingo mi alonko comme a balanta fama la comme a kate la ke ya dia la juna la broda bulaje atata ay wotinya ay tukisa fo kay toniroke anata a repent bira ka kana repent bira murta nan kajo kay minke animi satala bari ay wotinyaro min kay wotonyiro minke ala wo nay kaje ko you know do koto ya jelo ko no nyi manyana accept la wo nyama ateni ko because bira anata fire embrace le celebrate I am a good thing bari koto kam fata ko nan temin sontela nte loyal tan kulu tan tilinta ñimmi alon ko you know ay ku jamal tiñar jamal ke ikana accès bariyata na dino fanam fangola karola yena muslimol fan na karola alay min fo pour reconciliation kamol badiya ka chok mol kama ndol be wul kam min kama wala not even the presidency ndol be damon je kan it's not about 2026 president kake president bare be min fo ka wala pour african wol mo fingol nga proud fangola nga pride fangola fo nga je kon si compete no ndol min fo ka yaaje mena tarta jana amante na fa fen aman do fanan na fa fen ni nga man na jam for how many years wo man tora fen ni nga murta nan jam fanan amanta anything adlankan ni afo dol camera ko okay ba fo kan maybe lafta ila support I mean supporters le ni bari tarta fo kan since 2021 because mol man try la moy kan ala bari na dino min fo wolam ko mol in a family a try yeke kilinti imagine natra na politics kono ñing tribal issue teje ñim political issue teje kanyo pentour ka fa ko ñimu mandi ka patile te fula patile amen jola patile wala surwa patile mbeyaje ko dal minni nata with best ideas mbe wolle embrace la yaje believe me pour nga develop abe sonela bari nim man wo unity soto follow as our foundation nkanying ideas grand ideas mini betray ate work la
quickly janning ka line o yele president baro aya fole nun kabe isanso nin gaswelo da talala banko kanne bari mo jamal ana retere gaswelo dala sikilim burutu tannan ni seyma fonla ay wala bondi je so isanso ngamer dala sitam ma fonla ye wala bondi adanyindo mo jamal bi je la expectation moment wala isanso da bota dame be murla wolto bara manna o manna ke wala akaya ba da talala ba talaro nyi mo wara fanki bar bundalol bi je mol nyinen ka drive wol wala ko talaro men keta amam fensi pour itali moto passo data la passage wala at ye essential la cour e cool on jule afa moli like
no in fact
because in fact the government you know iko ye subsidy kala no up to 500 million so mo jama ya mere ko wala impact ni will come back to the consumers but it's literally when seeing that
long government ka famina ko ka subsidy di petrol mi bukadi wo ka ngawolo ne taye price structure nyi jibe I mean February before wo nyimbe kala Najam fuel price was I think 85 and 82. Below 85 or around 85. Yeah, average 85. Abeno wolto. Or time of world market oil price be about $75 per barrel.
Okay.
Crude oil new. Abe wolto. Billing kilo new starter fuel increase up to 100. Atara num from 410. Anata ji. But what time nga for March nga foko fuel be la falale I mean sometimes dol bu kama bari kalon ne ko situation nyimbe nyam because ni wol market la fata rek price be la fala na jita be jilal bari coming back to coming be damenteng even within that time e buka subsidy di coming foko 500 million di pour mo ya understand government coming ke government ye budget le soto every month ya moy le so ya fa jiare ne la ta ko do minna wo ko do to petroleum certain amount le nyanta wala soto la okay jana fanang telecoms fana target soto jel signing government lafta 300 million soto la petroleum to I mean ni ila margin tala iman 300 million soto ni 200 million soto or 100 million soto isa fa subsidy di 200 million array to la target mu 200 le bari 100 donne soto in fact coming to this month of July I mean fuel price nyin tata la bota from 75 atata for above 100 agita na sign kabrinta last check la atata no for 68 another sell back to 72 so list min nyanta kela wolem February before kelo be kela price nyimbe around 85 anyanta na la 85 lem yalon cost of the product pour ka foye the exact amount ay na jang anila margin abe damen sign amang $80 cc
Okay, among $80.
Mala fi exact amount for later because Italian but among $80. Among $80 it's about do from below a little bit around $70 to 70 plus.
Okay.
So well in the cost with your profit and everything and any difference kabondo or pump price the government let duty them. You have the duty, you have the fuel levy, you have the road taxing, you have the NRA fees and what have you, VAT ni. So minketa government lafta numina dalta kamin soto. About make sure the sign ka wo compensate
to recover from
yes, nil lafa 300 soto man 300 soto ka 100 soto or 50 sign thing. This time, maybe 400, 500 soto. Let them try ni lafta alona yeta pump nyento. Ya foko this is the cost anila margin profit nyimu nyenati. Ya fo nyimu utility anim pump price. The day yake essential to. Wolu na government be problem sir.
Okay.
Because it's a near price, let's say the price is let's say even $80. So government by African 110. Yeah. So between 110 and 80, you do the maths. Niko work at a government layer. No work government killing koi konte subsidy in Kawaledi. You know.
So yeah, the subsidy thing is not realistic.
No, it's a joke. It's a total joke.
Alba number jela la screen otole. Alwa number nying commande pour ngal dunde programme nying kono. Mr. Martin kamunda men number nying commande la walda probably commando ke programme nyinto kamunda al number nying commande drong. Okay. Model from they already started calling Lamin Marong. Yes, Lamin. In Mbarak, alright.
I know, Lamin Marong, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia.
Okay, Lamin.
Yes. Ambassador Auditor General lafta ngena pan liso konda ko lafta ya foy ko President Trump janga ya fengo Treasury Secretary falina fama falina foyo mo ni news to faya jela ba.
Okay.
So Masakunda is confidential. Masakunda kala filela moli ela bank moli da what is best for the country because at the end of the day he get an account.
Okay.
So abole nyama President wala nyin ka to ni general bay is justified. Ay modo sama nanje so loi le be jang our judiciary is independent. Ku do le tamit no jam benikata benal ko no mananke so Gambian should stop the hypocrisy. Judiciary fana bula ay tama ya tama
Lamin Gambian wal mam finge ko is the judiciary who rule against the government. What are you talking about?
Mamba lanka wala foye but I know mamba the judiciary personal Masakunda mam kukeje Masakunda judiciary bula independent le ala do so judiciary ala do ko nyinga ta murno ala do ko la bari you find it all ko nyanta men jola men that's fine so why is opposition coming up again
oh it's fine
okay because time ko dala get yeah so nga bodo nga de our new found democracy one thing bo fole this new found democracy from 2016 ndol to compromise la moy so ni men be gata center table do be diam le be mo be fola birim be democracy for the most of them are not there even this Mr. Manneh we know family background at the family they work with jamme we know whatever member tambe de nga wolon but this new found democracy ndol to compromise la moy every sector in this country a growth we see freedom of expression be jang press freedom be jang say momo men dia de kafum men dia de kakeno Masakunda men be jang president wala ala nyaado ga ko na mo batandi mo be la but te sonna fana mo kan democracy ni ka on my will not accept that we see Mrs. Dempsey that je ka minister ika mul bane
o baro ban tara kaja kono Lamin let's to stick to the topic please
no we are going to stop mbolo ba be banku do ko mo do gur
bare ndaw man do ndala kaja kono let's talk about mbebe
okay so nga wala foy so abolo nyama be membe je so nga wala ni Masakunda kendo la is justified ya bay so Masakunda be tamaka ngai
but what is justified it be justify kan kiti bu nga fo mo justify ko ba sa ide be ne justify ka amra de bi mam bari bu nga mono mi ñun somonda
ani no nga kiti bu ko ya fay na ko do men dila ya diala ya jo nyanda men dila la so sa ñin ala muro kala do go do keno wata keno
all right thank you
so wala je okay
ngani commande lata ala kewa
yo jarang kontong His Excellency Ebrima Manneh kontong Honorable Martin Fanan kontong ila kachale men landi aning bulu mutol mebe bulu politiko la nyato Gambia banko kanyin tembe ngela kumol moyle
alright
bari banku diyato lafta pour be a hakilo tuje ko yalon be kanyanta banko kanne andum be mo banko diwolti andum be lafta men na banko kay sañini nole itela lo la fane sa itandi nole bar même mu kumo fango be koy mati isalon koy be yin kacali menna ntolude mbe lamoy kanne bari mbantare batukan because ika même fo ika gambia ku ndiwol la kumo fo ni aje fan mbe lamoy kan katu ñunu be patiyel le soto be men nu represent kan andu wo patiyel mbe jikita ko gambia diwol be talantal na wolel tema kaje ko momo ilafta da men ne taje bari wo manyi tandi ko gambia diwol malon ko ilafta menna andu amanyi tandi fanan ko gambia diwol malon ko ilafta menna wala nanga nyin ko indi ko mbalu lamo e kanne bari mantrali batu kan katu wo koy tali malko politicien ol wode banko ka mobe bala do ko wala ka nyanta men kala andum be ko barole nyanta bola barola masa nyanta dannale andum mota bulolo lawto molbe do ko kala andum nabe kala fanan o gambia dingol le ba kala atoli tali balla ka chamen na lake bari nalu nin kunata molu mallat menna al tolbe mol aliye mol tara do ko men kam be tenten na walla de kumolu ka fo nyame kala nyamen al kana mira ko atolle tamu molu betide al kalisi keno dolu tele dolu fanan tamu fangolete andum banko dingol nyinebe baro bondilalde bari ba bondila nyamen ata kala mo fiweta kakaf nyoke ko ka kule finte nal nim fen finti ta jamalaftamenna molu be sonna do anda be kala wala nyama yalo mem fa be ja ntol mantara expect kanko albe kule samana memu ne baji koti katu ngamo be la stanlon ne jannin ka tabe kala andum manke tole fanan ntol be nol le to ngala flon ko mbe batari ne ngalen ko lafta bula bata konal bari matiri mem fo ka fo ko barona ta nyama nyanta bola wala nyama wo coalition sifa manta barona tan coalition sifa men nan ta kala himban kun kan jam kotanke katu wen men karandi menna adama di woy ka kara wala ko muneketela ani munekete muneje wala ke karandi pour some be fongde dala nyame ntolude nalu be kanyanta banko kan ma fa ko official tarte baral fanan kala lon ko al mam fisianti andum tolla kan wolo tala be mbulle al taliya kata mantarali batukan nkalla mo yalla le prali wolo ngal tata alalla kata daele wala ko gambia di wol ko mantarali batukan nkali lamoy le doron that's it
abaraka kiwa anyen commander lara hello yeah ibe dame ila monitoring set nyum fa yo lay jam fa lay ba jale nga ñomoy please
okay let me just lower that in.
Yeah, quickly please. Yeah,
okay program kumaya then no
abaraka eto ndi anibe kumandola mindo
kraya pop Spain you know.
Okay.
Yeah, ko Politic Kaacha but Gambia la political like kati final term problem modi but pro opposition leaders will on problem na problem modi you know.
Okay.
Yeah, Gambia we are all yearning for change. Maybe falling on the Ninka and Dumbel after falling on the Bank of an Famasula falling on the but the few people milfint it amongst us because they want to lead, they are not getting politicians, you know.
Okay.
So the difference are neither egos and neither self-centered, whatever it may be. In the first, you know. For example, in America, you got the Democrats the way and the Conservatives, but it's not called well the malo political party in America. There are a lot of political parties in America, you know. But it'll agenda nimina agenda aligned. Itakabula wala noma, you know. But Gambia, we have 24 different political parties. 4 party 24 mumebe. It'll bafala dodo can kill into the milla agenda mulunda.
Okay.
So we don't have genuine politicians, you know. So the egos need a difference in anim from kunkili na five and wala put aside your bankoja at first, you know.
Alright, thank you.
And talking about the issue, Mimfan get a Bangkok just today, like people are yearning for justice was served, but justice was never served near Jibe, you know.
Okay.
If the Chief Justice Court removal was unconstitutional, it did not align with the law. Way is clear, but Alarian statement why what align no with the law based on what a constitutional Mundola code Katandi Koning he ambala removal was unconstitutional, but ala reinstatement when ways is unconstitutional based on what section of the constitution, you know.
Right,
So
thank you.
he was trying to kill two birds with one stone. Justice serve, which I judgment kewalale, but at the same time also trying to serve or satisfy his master, which is the president.
All right, Yakuba, thank you. You commander later. Hello.
Ebrima, this Salif Maro New York,
Me jam Salif.
Yeah, I'm going to Ebrima Kontona, lawyer Assan Martin.
All right, be my
Yeah, I'm the program all my come there. Assan Martin, they tend to about the Doku Kendo Menda. What I love Doko, I think Nakaro the key. Dunya Dawda number is matter. Only even Alijama number is matter. Kila sallallahu alayhi wa sallam alayhi follow wala number ka ukon katika ijola. Foni ikaya Muhammad ibn Abdullah na wolonde. Wodi ya Rasulullah malo mune woti. Wondiji. Abubakar Siddiq nyol ko ye foski. Barata bondila di kila buka safero kila buka karanno. Akoy ala tandina be minto ya Rasulullah. Ya pan ala fangula. Abubakar Siddiq ay foman ka kai an wol ba ni na siya. Sai mo be ni to ni damma ma tilan da man ta ala kila. Fon da ni tuto o yi tala dikila te o telba ko man ta ala kila na kai da sai limman yin da ki jola di vel ko mata. Mun na tala ban yuman na tala ba maka kontrola. Anda maka kontrolu ya men na birata ka ay murun ay adro murun do le ta role kan. Fali haklo ba ka na kan sakin na kan sakin le to ya murun da lembe ngi that's number 1. Ika why the so flag be ran them for number ba si la state house. So candidate or bid party leader bid million for the labor context any election. Or let me talk about even 30,000 people somebody. For them so 10,000 voters struggle. Then you see the number is losing matter. So I need to hear more combo if the money is up.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Network ko be fade out kan man tara kila last part ni. Man tara ko moy Madi. Hello, Madi.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikum salam. Enimba.
Jara ngi ko do ali signol.
Ora be moy kan ni mo opposition la ka jala man sa kundala mo ka mune ñini woro ni man la fi tuñi la.
No bi komin ka ndandi ko gamba to sa feta biri UN na buku ba kono ban. Fo ECOWAS la buku ba kono. Ka bodo kana EU la buku ba kono. Ko gamba de bakasi la bambang. Dunya beta fe lolo ni kito menna. Kito kunta a nyama atlinta fara.
Okay.
O mu president to dia pala ti nyim pandro wino dinde la dunya kono jara.
Okay.
So president ba tent la baka mba jayla bu ka dabla kiti bu na dalilo menka. O intel banku din la fin dara baka te tila la do ko la do ko ku na bani na ba kiti bu no molti bara aw bla won noyo wa.
So al niyo man kuya ay kula ke men silo fo rañoko.
No, yalo ni amo kito sla aba dialo mo kin la jara. So kito na dara di amudo fantel ba amudo no nyalo bar ko ka se mo tabali jemo man nyawo. Panondo mbe alo ni halisa isa da dunia bebe jigir banko men ne ka fa America. Wala president o ato wati o ka dabule kiti bu no mo bet lo bala. Pandelan president ya ba sabar da ba alamutari ma ko alamuta duo. Abu ka bodo mo.
Okay.
Mete momento sa te kare fa nyaati ne ma men ko mbaranga kafu nyuma alamul fanken ta kinut.
Yeah?
E ba para al sabal urala yara muti janni ni mati membe sirin dal de abe mem fokete. Mati nyobe na karola do bari jarande ba na UDP bari nimbe to nya folo njure. UDP ko mo ni ko e lafta ko furka baro wulni ba ka fa UDP ko le. Bari ni to ko e dato la ko to ka tel bidal fayele. Wala mo budu kan tel kay karre pa na.
Ka fole ka del NPP fanal ka fo pour UDP e tammi bayri ko baro ka fole Ousseyn le boyo diata. O fana ka fole
yalo nde yo fo nyaaw nya ni ndoy fa nyata ka fula man de biara par ni modol be gamme ko lama to dunya de kala fendi anu gamme man na wala gamme mum bele dawdi so bari politiko number ro dunya ko dawo dandi nde be bangu menga ja Spain jam parti wor wala membe sante membe coalition be marola bari be ka parti ba yino.
Okay.
Baide na sante e monta na kulli ka fo ka dina to na juma na no nya be buli nde kayo ndelo sirimbe wadde biro be dara be dara
Madi, thank you. Alright, Commander Lalta, Hani saying, Commander Adantanta. Hello? Ela monitoring set in Talai Baja and Yomo, you know. Farsin. Hello? Farsin, if I were a Commander program, what be okay, well, life there? I'm a lifeless saying. Is it the Yamuno?
Yo, ka mbe konton na mbela dunta wal fana mbe konton.
Mbe moyga.
Yo, ka mbe program wala moy kane bari jara no Gambia ni ku ya wartale. Gambia ni ku ya wara batale.
Okay.
Ntenga amira Gambia karte ke setiyon. Inyanta fahamu la nana ta karte fayola.
Okay.
Nko, nyinku wale son kacha mimbe Gambia kono jara. Dunia bang jenyi sifa katika minto. Hey, mol kapati ndibele ka endorse bankola interest kanmala.
Okay.
Bi Gambia be bata min kono bi. Gambia be to min kono binko hani usabo. UDP le kata president wo banko kan akilinta nyim palaso be tanola. Party leader o party leader. Yem palasi le no nyanta min do kula pour banko dingolye. Imanta do kula mo kili. Wotonta ngamira bi nyingi ringa rak sanji gelu. Kari gelu nyinku wale son kilingo be kachala. Hani bi kuma benno. Hani bi kuma benno. Mbenga lonna ko. Tonya be daminto mbele kanyanta o banko kan bar bintol man na no sakala woto nana palasi kolel.
Okay.
Katu bi nyil dem fondin ke ti nyil be kono bi hanna manke woti bi ni ko jama be UDP ne woto alinga skili woti kan mune nyo sababe kere mune nyiringa robe ke ibe ko kananan lata UDP kan to bi atolle fana suti ata dulala ni karte kontra daoda atolle fananta ka siantol fanantat woto alinga ke kili ngoti bang nata le lata kanne nyin toro mimbe banko kan ay dang nyin lopitani tinyani nyin kuranta yani dikunta yani molbe nyo fala mu rola luwolung fa se danno nyaminna barni mobe kon kungo nte kungo nte lala mo kan nte tan parti fenkola mbita anin candidate lela sai nyimban ko mun tolbele tati na didata mbele tambele andum kafo diyata bar kafo min fanan kambe ngo be tamin albengani ya killing o kafo le diyata o to ngamira mewo meta milbe keno la kilingoti wolle be kala kilingoti bar na miro li patatale mana miro li fata batale nana ta banko kuwala bi nyin kuwale sono manya na kala ko mbitani candidate late lela barona ta nyamin anyanta bola wole nyama he alinga karan kunonna barona ta nyamin benga o jele wole sembo di barola fanson patio candidate ole amantara parti kono bilinga winta do amantara parti kono independent candidate akata wolti coalition candidate akata wolet amantara parti kono imaja fanson parti create tulu busa kilo hana man kumote ka nyaayelele mili sekeno kilo wole ke tilingot
wala farsin abaraka wala nganyen commander lata hello ila monitoring set nyintala ila moy la dame wa alaykum salam
jara mbe kondo ni ila moribe
mbe moy kan
yo mbe diamu la gambian kolye anem moli men bote la programme la mbe diamu le besil la moy baake
ora tariyande do bandinka
yo ko jara ete membe platform de be programme o di kan gambian kol da nga karto fayani nombale la
okay
Gambia la constitution ko mo morandi niay mo do be dang hani carte ke sekilinne la wala mo banko la president yo ni mo ko e ko biya be o fanyan la no hanni manda skuli ba wulenke kana so abi nakar kan abi banko mo nakar kan hey alga to nya fo nyoy muslimo ni cristiano le be le furja la fo mati nyole sila ala la sila ila adi ala fo mati nyole sila ala la sila kila la fana ya jo ko ni Gambia dum le be je be nyojele len kan nyojele ya understand i plaso nyinya plaso diata ba bari memu to nya de wonati yalla ni mo le tablo kan kaja de be banku di monete bari ñi kam même foy téléphone ni ala ni kila tema ni kili wakili na la kaburo tema yalla ko to nya xana miskara jaro nga carte fay ani nombala banko la constitution ko nimmo kanir hani mo kili na e bol dan carte ke sa kili wala mo president da tel canal ka fo mode baro bodat jan nyame be wala kala tel ta kala UDP kono bi da kala sama da kala sinini
all right thank you
wo man to nya
all right ngeen commander la hello
yo assalamu alaikum
wa alaikum salam sila ibe nyale
me jawo ranga jara me control na ni la panalisol
all right be moy kan
yo lastaka contribute fenko nyen kono ngamira nga point sabasoto balna point follow wobe kala minte comme ça Dr. Martin Didier anda temul loyalty luatiel ba fenkela itelimin katara mulla banko la luwal konto constitutionolo ye diamu député ye mulla banko la luwal falin
okay
nim mansa de siring ay tajirinte yake ay tilimbali yake auditor general la huwato ika charge sol milla banku dingol kanko de taxpayer sol la kodo kata wol jowoto anda tara mol ya foyela mol balantale man sonal dibiteli ya fali ya ke luwalto ay boyla salary to
okay
aka ikana banku dingol la nafulol tay koy be wol jola ko de atara dum ya lonne banku dingol complaint ale man so
okay
ngamira ning liya luwa pali wo nyama mansa wo mansa de siri ni ya tajirinte yake ye luwa tinya andu ye samba charges la ni botaje ila salary be wala sisla ko jeni wo ton be se mansa be che kulale because of itala fele la kodo etawo
okay
because of ya jela ko ni fenke kodo min kabo jabu kabo ila poso kono banko dingol la kodo e kata wala jo
okay
nim fulan jang na point fulan jang wala ko lay sono min be kiri ni sita ya ko daiges ya jube e ka je ko jampale be kering amanke coalition kajati jara nun albe banko la interest jube kam pour ka banko dimo ka banko molmi yalon ko fuwaro nin sasa tol mi yalon ko be lotano dal be wala la interest kam ntenga mira pour ka tambi nyaato wo manya na kache nyo sababu
okay
andung al parti bal tel economy yalon ko wo parti be man sakunda kono le already because of UDP be man sakunda kono le already pour kana ka wol tambindi wala na todum tabora nyin watu waten ka follow ba kele aka diamu nyamin ikajele ko nyin ala fita ala parti la le bar banko la interest ay wala tambinde dawoda because of ni ilafte kuncile napala ibuka hanye ka tonya kono because ikamera ko ni tonya ko rek wobe tela darajo jindila la wala abela soto nyin abe wala talal
okay
bar ya jube tonya min be cerin aka wala ko wala aka fole adiata nyamin because of ngamo ila ay UDP ko momo UDP be position o minto hana de fawle be woto wala be min nyin ka be wala nyin ka woto ay banko le so ne point do minti wala ko Gambia carte fayla nga nyin soton na miro to ko le sono cheta wo ko le sono manche wo hani ko le sono cheta telakata carte che so fay woto ninga jube ko patimi ya sembo sono nin ko le sono wo ko le son beta daga carte fayje wala be winna annu milbe ko le sono to e nyanta ka lon ko nomba nyin e ka balan nomba minna wala ka announce nin IEC be announcement o kala aka nomba le ko ni bita arjana nin jahannama ni la barajo siyata junubo de ikata arjana amma da amante ko junubo te bul ni la junubo falan siyata barajo de ikata jahannama le bara amante ko barajo te bul so this is very simple anganna banko jube nga carte fay
okay
of
all right thank you kamunda molbe commandiro la bake bari wato nyin tarole really I cannot pick all these callers like I'm having over 100 callers right now me yalan ko wolle be commandiro so it's way too much for me you know so I think many yalan ko wolle be commandiro la ya ko bendi nyanga nyin talata na la bara I believe Mr. Martin will come back again na bi nyala than this time probably you come with Ebrima
okay
you know then exactly we have more time to discuss you know kujamal mi yalon ko wolle be keri but thank you so much for coming in Mr. Mani ala baraka bake al confident program on yame you could want to react to the call?
No, yes, just quick one drong pour moli en tol fahamu ndemantara president yam you know like but nga fo so
he's only suppose
ndebe mako role ka jibe ko itol damal le be sila ye kacha damal to so manna fo number ko reality ko mante man na fenanje so please and secondly for follow
the other guy was
Nintel dol natrata dol hasid yatalo no 2016 tumando President Adama Barrow te silaje we were there and we fought for it and more jama minul be siring MPP today because on tol la barko wala ika wala be siring because more jama ya lon len tol simfa juma letter 2016 I mean for tighter record so GB our track record was that we were trying to dislodge and we were some of the people who made the process work for 2016 but ka ko be bandrong ngele mirol moyle is part of democracy. I mean, Yimbanko abe al halo minto wolomuko. People will say this, they will say that. Nte al Ebrima, I'm just a facilitator, I'm just a mediator. Patiol is a sino ye kacha ye mo killing soto yeta. Ya Kenya onya aseke onya matidron. Don't say na be there negotiating hand. Let me be clear. They can claim A, they can claim B. There are a lot of parties in there. All they ngafole yalon kachato. They all have their positions. But purka kuol kumfadron are we always welcome their views. We will hear them. Ngatraile. Tumando fan ngalon ko nse funti non ko well ngatang na hajola. But they all it all lentol kumandi pour nge makoy ni tol ya tariyandi bi ni koy tol ye ko ngalamin sanya ne tadron
done and that would be a big thing, you know?
Yes,
by the time we are like, it's either I will be the chief of staff at the state, you know,
Aleji Konko Santo Alena Konko Duma wala beje. So thank you so much, brother. We understand their views and definitely we welcome it.
Thank you so much for coming. Yes, Mr. Manneh.
Mr. Jara, baraka bake diam lal fanan contenta le ñim positive feedback leti because always ku jamal karay tol bulu e quand même fo fanan di customer is always right it all customality.
Yeah,
so yemin je la jerol andu kana je kon na jerol man fata bake mba start la mentor rek NPP ken no mi école ke fa ñi nan doku bala babul
la men maro
ala ma sekunda e pare ko karlulu dal nga wala de la ne ala sonta ay tolbe tale so witunga ala celebration do mande ke but getting back to many comment ke I mean that's just a joke but many comment ke ngela kumo wala andu nga tale seriously and then tol fanan a lot of feedback so not only within our parties but outside our parties and ngalone fana min correct min mutoñati min mutulongati yaje ku jamal katara kering mi alon ka kenyin coalition kacha dulato mol buka moy buka witness buka lo min be kering bar do ku jamal be kekan kata ku jamal be kekan nyim problems min bebeje itoliye any reservation soto alon ko tol mol femba nga kalam tan anu ngalon ko tol fanan mang smart bakere mang intelligent bakere bar nga faham do man dingo min soto kolembe mi use la wolem ko nyim coalition kachato beta nyamale andu nyonene te kala jey si resa so wolen tol tarandi jamanke jos president ya rek pour tol nga tambi nyaato bare laftale banko e di bulo kono bulo mi yalon ka be kala bulu ken dol tim besi proud nga fako nga do ko ke banko mole ne foy continue e contantale you know na kacha do be jama jer ka fu mole bare na kacha do be je nga foy ko ninke ba do be kacha ka mi yalon ko amin ataman far karam fang ko yalon tol karanal nga fol ko min man kare man faham
yeah
ko wo ko ninge bula ninge tol bula i motang o mo 20 nge sindi karala nge bula pour ye flag bi ya jibe be min tombon jandi lokum killing maximum at 10 days ila be mo tombon
that's true
yo and you know wo is very simple adu model be je nata mol man très bien ko partisan politician la muti bias tale ni ala ndi ete may damal pour ka mol kafundi nyokan amanyana ko la yala baake yo bari politics mu give and take lete al ka negotiate le amen handling ntenga mere kon tol pap dam man sa keno le on our own what is better than ngadol kafundi
yeah absolutely
di mo nga mol kafundi kam rek amen wo fanan ben na sembo fanan la fandlale and wo be ni NPP mol fanan silandale salon ko serious ka jabe ke kan bari ngalon ko coalition mbe kala definitely tolla ngani menten dabe tarla miomento abe kala nin tilimolla abe kala nin toñalde abe kala pour banko la interest
okay
hanente fon diamo fon fo jen ko amam pasul mam modol fo bari tol as a party ngajo ka man sense me pour party register amen CSO mi yalon ko o movement mi yalon ko enen ma register même fen soto ali kanya symbole so bala ko voting metrics ala ko bebe kacha kam bari bu ko fo moli kayo because obviously nsembo ta nyoti la hani patel kono nga nyono len da mali yalon so ni ko be samola kulia ni bala kulia kanyande la
that's true
be dole togn la be dole nakar la bare ko ku be kel dal ay tanin silo la mi yalon ko at least be satisfy nyone ne tar la je I mean behind the scenes kacalte tarlaje bari ngana with the best option mi alon ko ngaja ni wona to wolbe beti ala pour Gambia to because malla fi nga mistake ke pour ka mo sambanan so ma ngasi ka ko he min geta 2016 aketam fe fon ka fo former president jamme na wala fi sata nyimmin be jang malla fi fana nga mo selek ngasi ko he nga nyimminta hani doye nanam fan hani baro murna wala fi sata so mba kanne kay moyle la suggestion sol I mean mba consider la le baake mba talal barinte nak pour nga fale rek man obsessed with the presidency believe me ya ni mbota janintara nkala la ngasi no mbuka mi rafang nim mote president ya ko kacala pour kan nene roke wara ka banku dingol nakari because ngani concept la soro ngani believe la soro ko 2026 alay president o choose la already mimbe kelati so ntolla fa min kala ka facilité ndi tanin to nyanin tin wala rek den wokola ngamiyo min soro jere ka betata nimman president ya soro ngata na kunkoto I mean 100 by 100 dem jere so ndalta wala I mean that's what we do for a living mostly and other small things habari be molbe tentula be molbe jayla banku do ko lem amang easy even within the social media kaje ko mol polarize sale mol bias momoni la opinion momona la candidate ni abla gamben wol dol fambulu bi ko ite selection kenola so yulbe min ko kan be do ku bala ke kan social media ni tata bi ko e be jamali choose la e ko Ebrima Tabora Manneh ibe 10-20 people gelale nanan kemari attack and some of them are not they don't even matter so much but attack dogs them kemari promote so reality will come in my patience bitam my mem for rek I mean ngalon ko with or without the coalition there will be a viable candidate. Me alon ko can go against the incumbent. Won kana hakili fulasoto wo ko fan. Kamol be tantu kamol be jayi ka fale ka la baraka bake banku do ko len be ya tray ngana kato ke rek na domandingol ni nge kenyo kan. Ko bato lafta min be futala jele inshallah.
Wala ala baraka bake hatal men be jibero la men be kumandro ke kala hekatu wato ni wala jam fa futala tanala inshallah ngana nga continuer programme ni nyama ala baraka bake.
Hello! There's a new update from your favorite GSM operator, AfriCell.
For all of you that have struggled to buy cash power beyond $7,000, AfriCell has done it again. The limit to buy cash power is now up to $30,000. Oh yes, $30,000.
Buy all the cash power you want from your AfriMoney account by dialing *777#.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
It's an amazing offer. AfriCell Mobile Money just got way better. The threshold for cash in and cash out on your AfriMoney has been increased.
Where it used to be 10,000 per transaction, now it has been increased to 30,000. Meaning, your AfriMoney account, you can now withdraw and deposit up to $30,000 at once.
Cashing in and out just got 3 times easier. For more info, call 777.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
Looking for the perfect home away from home in the Gambia? Welcome to BC's Residence, your ideal short-stay apartment in the heart of Bundum. Whether you're visiting for business, pleasure, or an extended stay, BC's Residence offers you the comfort, convenience, and privacy you deserve. Enjoy spacious, well-appointed accommodations in a peaceful neighborhood just behind Nusrat High School. Our residence combines modern amenities with authentic Gambian hospitality, ensuring your stay is both comfortable and memorable. At BC's Residence, you are not just booking a room, you're finding your perfect base to explore all that the Gambia has to offer. Ready to book your stay? Contact us today. Plus 220-941414. bcsresidence@gmail.com. BC's Residence, Bundum, behind Nusrat High School. Your comfort is our priority.
Traveling has never been this simple in the Gambia. Oh yes, you don't need to visit the GTSC depot just to get a ticket. Just download the Yona Wallet app today and enjoy hassle-free bookings. With Yona Wallet, you can buy your GTSC bus ticket right from your phone, anytime, anywhere. From Kanifing to Dakar, Dakar to Banjul, or upcountry routes like Kanifing to Basse and Basse to Banjul, Yona Wallet has you covered. No queues, no stress. Just safe, fast, and convenient ticketing at your fingertips. Choose comfort. Choose convenience. Choose GTSC with Yona Wallet. Yona Wallet. Your money, your way. GTSC. Moving the nation forward. For more information, please call 1124 or 221-1668.
Bureau de Change, your go-to option when it comes to money transfer. With Jamano, you can send money from anywhere in the world to your family and loved ones in the Gambia and be sure the funds will be delivered to them within the shortest time possible. For your convenience, funds sent through Jamano Money Transfer can be picked from all the banks and multiple other financial institutions, including Ajib Bank, Trust Bank, GT Bank, Mega Bank, Basic Bank, Reliance Financial Services, and Approved Services. Visit our head office at Bruceby opposite AfricMed next to Trust Bank Limited or email us at info@jamanomt.com. You can as well call us on 310-3050 or 310-3051 or yet still 733-0688. Our opening hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Saturday and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. Jamano Money Transfer, your most trusted money transfer service where customer satisfaction is paramount. When you think of a simple, fast, and reliable money transfer, think Jamano Money Transfer.